Today, we will discuss some things that have been going on recently, such as rapper 3CoMMa's killed after shooters sit on his house shooting him in the head. And we will also get into the passing of comedian-rapper Big Winn's younger brother. The first topic we will get into is the passing of Big Winn's brother. Recently, Big Winn would post on Instagram saying, "You just crushed me, brother. You literally crushed me like I can't even think." Right? To everyone texting me and checking on me, thank you a ton, I'ma be good, trust, be right back. He would then follow up with, "I'm not doing no talking. This is not real life, bruh." His younger brother would be killed in Upper Marlboro after suspects sit on his house, I believe, and drop 20 to 30 shots chasing him down and leaving him in the front lawn. The brother would go by Steph Jammin. Police were investigating after a 19-year-old was shot and killed in Prince George's County on Wednesday. The Prince George's County Police Department, PGPD, said that officers responded to a reported shooting in the 13300 block of Burleigh Street in the unincorporated section of Upper Marlboro around noon. Police found Stefan Groves outside with gunshot wounds. Responders took Groves to the hospital, where he died shortly after. As of Thursday, PGPD was still working to determine what caused the shooting and to identify any suspect ads. Before Stefan's passing, he would do skits with his brother, and he would also be close to popular DMV rapper Young Manny.
One man is dead after a shooting in a neighborhood. It happened around noon on Burleigh Street, right off Watkins Park Drive. The victim, whose name has not been released, died at the hospital. A neighbor tells us she heard 20 shots.
That is what is so scary about it, because normally it's a quiet neighborhood. We know much of our neighbors. So hearing all of that it was heart-wrenching.
No word on a potential motive. Anyone with information in this case is urged to call police.
County, Maryland, a man was shot and killed in an Upper Marlboro neighborhood today.
DC News Now's Tim Reed spoke to families in the area who are demanding a stop to the violence.
The fatal shooting happened around 12 noon here on Burleigh Street in front of this home behind me. I spoke to several residents who are very concerned about this violent crime. They say this is the first time a fatal shooting has ever happened in this community.
We should be putting the guns down. We should be able to shake hands, talk about whatever problem that you have instead of guns first.
Timothy McDowell and his wife have lived in this Prince George's County neighborhood for 10 years and have never seen anything like this. They say they are sad for the victim's family and want justice for them.
Lived here 10 years and I never had any problems at this neighborhood. This is a nice, quiet community. You can come out here 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning and it's not a soul out here. You might catch somebody walking their dog. It's always been quiet. Now to have a tragedy like this is very bad.
Police responded to a home on Burleigh Street Wednesday at noon for a shooting and located a man who had been shot. Police say he was taken to the hospital where he later died. Many in this quiet neighborhood are still in shock.
To come here to pick up my son after work, and then my mom is telling me, everything that's going on. For one, I was grateful that they were okay.
Investigators spent the afternoon collecting information and placed a number of evidence markers on the yard where the crime happened. Police have not said what the motive was for the shooting and have not given any information about suspects.
I'm not scared for myself. I can fend for myself, but I'm scared for my wife. I'm scared for the people that actually live in this community.
People who do that, they definitely need to be brought to justice.
Investigators are asking if anyone has any information about this deadly crime to call Prince George's County Police. In Upper Marlboro, Maryland, Tim Reed, DC News Now.
For the next topic, we will discuss the recent passing of rapper 3CoMMa's. 3CoMMa's was a rapper from the 58th who was locked in with Clay Terrace, and some months back he would get into a dispute with his baby mama, causing her to say he Chris Browns her. She would post saying, "Thank you everybody for your kind words, really needed it. I've been dealing with this for a year now and idgaff about how nobody feel about what I have to say. This is my life and what I'm going through, and I'm exposing this for who he is since you think it's okay to put your hands on me not once or twice, but multiple times. And I'll always take accountability. This is who I decided to lay down with and deal with, but I don't deserve. To be on like I'm a nigga in front of the kids. All you care about is and an image not even your kids. Don't do but be with the men 24/7 or in a face. You idgaff if we never speak again, but everyone is gonna know who you really are. A big self-centered narcissist. I hope you go get the help that you need to grow if up. Today, 3CoMMas would be killed this morning after he would go outside to walk his dog as he is walking his dog. A Nissan with 2 alias steppers with Drakes in all black would hang out the windows banging. Drakes hitting 3CoMMas in his head, killing him instantly. After this, the shooters would go about a block away and burn the car and flee the scene in a different car. The streets would say a lot about the passing of 3CoMMas. And Lincoln Heights would also diss him. The streets would say that 3CoMMas people had robbed a plug in front of his whole family too, so his life was on the clock. A man is dead after shots were reportedly fired in a neighborhood near Northwest Stadium in Landover, Maryland, Thursday morning, according to Prince George's County police officials. The man was found shortly after 11:30 a.m. when police were called to the 900 block of Atlee Drive for reports of a shooting. Officials said the victim was found with gunshot wounds and pronounced dead at the scene.
That's all.